In this MaxTow Gauges installation video, we'll show you how to install a MaxTow Match Diesel 30 psi fuel pressure gauge into your 2003 to 2009 Dodge Ram 2500 or 3500 3rd Gen Cummins. For the purpose of this installation, we'll be using a 2006 Ram 2500 with a 5.9-liter Cummins engine to install our gauge. The gauge will be installed on a factory-fitted 3rd Gen Cummins pillar pod. We will also use a fuel pressure banjo bolt and snubber valve combo adapter and 3 mini expandable circuits for installation. All these accessories can be found at maxtow.com. For safety, disconnect the negative battery terminal before starting any work on the vehicle. Locate the fuel filter housing on the driver's side of the engine bay and loosen the yellow fuel bowl petcock to drain the fuel. Place a drain pan under the truck to catch any excess fuel. Using a 17mm wrench, remove the banjo bolt on the bottom of the fuel filter housing. Thread the sensor into the banjo bolt snubber combo adapter and tighten using 17mm and 22mm wrenches. Using the new supplied crush washers, install the banjo bolt and fuel line back into the fuel filter housing. Tighten using a 17mm wrench. Connect the sensor harness to the sensor and secure the wire away from moving parts. Run the sensor harness through the engine bay of the truck and through the firewall using a grommet. Move the weather strip out of the way and remove the side trim panel of the dash. Route the power wire from the gauge pod down through the dash. Route the fuel pressure sensor harness upward through the dash and to the fuel pressure gauge location on the gauge pod. Reinstall the side trim panel for the dash. Reinstall the weather stripping. Plug the power harness and the sensor harness into the back of the gauge and slide the gauge into the gauge pod. To prepare the gauge for power, reconnect the negative terminals of both batteries. Remove the fuse box cover. Pull the power harness from the gauge through the firewall to the fuse box location under the hood. Locate fuse number 31 in the fuse panel for constant 12-volt power. Locate fuse number 33 in the fuse panel for ignition-only 12-volt power. Locate fuse number 16 in the fuse panel for headlight-only 12-volt power. Using an expandable circuit, crimp it to the yellow wire. Insert the fuse into the circuit and insert the circuit into the empty fuse number 31 slot. Using a second expandable circuit, crimp it to the red wire. Insert the fuse into the circuit and insert the circuit into the empty fuse number 33 slot. Using a third expandable circuit, crimp it to the orange wire. Insert the fuse into the circuit and insert the circuit into the empty fuse number 16 slot. Using an eyelet connector, secure the black wire from the gauge to the grounding bolt next to the fuse box using a 10mm socket. Reinstall the fuse box cover. Cycle the key to prime the fuel system. You've now successfully installed your MaxTow Match 30 PSI fuel pressure gauge into your 2003 to 2009 Dodge Ram 2500 or 3500 3rd Gen Cummins. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please contact us at 1-877-7-MAXTOW, and we'll see you on the road.